If we can move graphs up and down, certainly we can move graphs left or right. These horizontal translations, as they're called, are given by this value h. H for horizontal. That's whenever we insert an h inside the function added or subtracted. Things like f of x plus h or f of x minus h. When h is positive, that's a horizontal translation to the right h units. It works a little bit backwards of what you might expect. A minus in h moves it to the right. A plus in h moves it to the left. Or that is, when h is negative here, since it's x minus h, a horizontal translation to the left h units. Take a look at that parent function, f of x equals x squared. It's that quadratic function here. Let's draw it real quick. It's that U shape with vertex at the origin. Here's my best drawing of x squared. And you could even think of this as being like x minus 0 squared. This is like x squared with an h value of 0, a horizontal shift of nothing to the left and to the right. Notice how the 0 kind of goes inside the parentheses. It's sort of a function composition here. What about if it says x plus 1? What does this really mean? Well, our formal definition is x minus h. This means h is actually negative 1. Minus 1 would give us that plus 1. And this represents a horizontal shift to the left h units. Remember, when h is negative, that's a left shift. When h is positive, it's a right shift. So we take this exact same picture, but instead of going through the origin, it'll go through the point minus 1, 0, and then it'll have the exact same shape, that exact same U shape. We just bump the graph over to the left 1 unit. Going forward here, we have x plus 3 on the inside. Remember, that means h is actually negative 3. This is a horizontal shift to the left 3 units. So we go left 1, 2, 3. We start here, instead of starting at the origin, draw the exact same picture here, this upward facing U. Something like this. And having those plus values, you might guess if we have those negative values, negative 2 and negative 5 on the inside, those correspond to h equaling 2 and h equaling 5. Those shift the graph to the right that many units. So when it's x minus 2 squared, we start at the origin, go 2 units to the right, draw the exact same picture. Getting a little wild with our u's here and getting a little messy, but you get the idea. This pushes it to the right 2 units. One more time, x minus 5 all squared. That'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units to the right. And we can go ahead and draw this exact same picture one more time. We applied a whole bunch of horizontal translations to this graph, and we made a lot of shifts left and right.